In today's lesson, you are going to simplify polynomials. The first example of negative 3 plus 4x plus x squared plus x is illustrated over on the right here by using algebra tiles. Here's the negative 3, the 4x's, the x squared, and the x. We're going to put the things together that go together. So this is just being rearranged where the green x's are all put together. When you do that, you end up with x squared plus 5x plus negative 3, or x squared plus 5x minus 3. Let's try these two examples. We're going to just rearrange things and put things together that go together. For example, this negative x is going to go with this negative 2x. Remember to always include the sign that's in front of the coefficient of each term. And also, if there's no number in front of the variable, remember it's a 1. So this is a negative 1x plus a negative 2x. When we combine the negative 1x and the negative 2x together, you get negative 3x. Now we're going to put our numbers together. We have a positive 1 and a positive 5. When we combine those, 1 and 5, when you add those together, you get 6. So it's going to be plus 6. So negative x plus 1 minus 2x plus 5 simplifies to be just negative 3x plus 6. Let's move on to the next example. We're going to look for things that are the same. What I mean by the same is that the variable part is exactly the same. For example, this x squared is going to go with the other x squared. Again, don't forget to include that sign in front of it. And since there's no coefficient on that x, we're going to put a 1 there. Now when we put those together, 1x squared plus 1x squared is 2x squared. Now if I move on to just the x's, I have a positive 3x, and I don't have any other x's to put that with, so I'm going to go ahead and just write plus 3x. And then lastly, I have a plus 4. Nobody to put with that, so we just write plus 4 at the end. So 2x squared plus 3x plus 4. In this next example, they show you how when you have zeros, you can remove them. 2x squared minus 3x minus x squared is illustrated with the algebra tiles here. And this x squared and the negative x squared, when you put those two together, they're opposites, and a number and their opposite always add to be 0, so you can remove them. Those are going to disappear. And what you're left with then is x squared plus a negative 3x, or x squared minus 3x. Let's go ahead and try these last examples. We're going to go ahead and start with the x's. Again, you want to make sure you include the sign in front of it. That's a negative 2x and a positive 3x. When I put those x's together, 2 of these and 2 of these are going to cancel each other out and become 0, or simply just add negative 2 plus 3. Negative 2 plus 3 is just 1. 1x can be written as just x. And then we still have the 6 here, and since it is positive, we will write plus 6. So this polynomial simplifies to being x plus 6. Our last example, we'll go ahead and start with the x squareds. We have a negative 2x squared and a positive x squared. Remember, if there's no number in front of the variable, it's a 1. Negative 2x squared plus 1x squared. Negative 2 plus 1 is a negative 1x squared, which can be written as just negative x squared. And then if we move on to our numbers, we have a positive 5 and a negative 1. If you put positive 5 and negative 1 together, 5 plus a negative 1 is a positive 4. So the answer would be negative x squared plus 4. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.